man, what do you think? What comes to mind when you hear heavy duty cleaner degreaser? And he says, I think of something for my house. And so once we demoed the product, the way that it breaks down grease and it being environmentally friendly and non-toxic and, the whole nine, there's some serious interest there. Now, the thing about California, the environmental regulations are so stringent, okay? So when you go visit a customer, okay, you're only gonna see 3 or 4 products. You're gonna see a simple green type product, CRC Brake Clean, which is probably one of the only petroleum-based products you can still use in the shop, as well as a citrus-based degreaser, okay? However, what we found is one of the complaints with guys on the floor, or with your plant management things, are the fumes that these products give off, okay? And so with our product, what you have is something that is, how can I put it, outperforms a brake clean. So it outperforms a petroleum-based product without all the nasty stuff. Now, what's great, what the value add, what this is here is a proportioning system, and this is how you dispense the product. So what you do is you get a super concentrate, and this is how we've done it at Tom Morpeth. It was kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
He calls me up and he says, Billy, I need you down at Oxy or CRC at 7 a.m. right down in Long Beach. And we get into a conference room, and he just said, okay, do your thing. And what we could be walking out of there is about 7 totes a month, okay? And I think the margins on that product that he's selling they range. It goes anywhere from 37 to 80 or 90%, depending on what you sell. But ideally, you're going to want to sell probably the 40% product because it's a super concentrate, and this is what happens. You buy a drum of super concentrate, and just with a push of a button and a turn of the dial, your customer can create 4 different products, okay? All the way from a heavy-duty degreaser, which is this one, all the way down to a shiny surface cleaner, windows, chrome, you name it. And it doesn't attack metals, it doesn't corrode, it doesn't attack plastics, okay? Now, when I think about your guys' business, I know this, when you're talking about a cleaner, it's not fancy, it's not sexy, it's not high-tech, but it's a money maker, bottom line. And the reason why it's a money maker is because who doesn't use a cleaner? Everyone has a customer in here that is ordering this stuff. Now, the benefit that you guys have is you're the only distributor of the product. We don't have any other distributors. You're dealing direct with the manufacturer. So when you walk into a place, if someone were to call me, which we've had a couple of incidences where they've given me a call, and I say, hey, call Tony. Call One Source, that's our distributor, call Tony. Now, hopefully what we'll get to the point pretty soon here with Bad and SAS here is they'll be able to purchase on the One Source website. I was up with John Rendler. And you guys familiar with John Rendler? We're at the Hyperion water plant, and he set up a lunch and learn. I did a cleaning demonstration. I mean, they're eating and they saw the product work. No fumes, all that good stuff. And what ended up happening is you got to go through the bid process, and because you guys have a contract with them, it's a little easier to purchase. But we're walking out of there, the employees are asking, where can I buy this stuff? And I just point over Tom to One Source. And pretty soon, and then we're at the Metropolitan Water District, LA, at their Green Expo. And we talked to people in purchasing. You'll be amazed how many people ask, where can I buy it, where can I buy it? So I'm working with Ryan to set up something where you can just point on the website and they can start clicking. And as long as they start clicking, you guys keep on making money. But I can tell you one thing great about these types of products is the margins are good and they're consumables. I don't know what your guys' business is like, but it sounds like, the customer base isn't expanding as quickly as you like. So there's an additional revenue stream here because it's a consumable. And so they'll order over and over and over again. And all I would say is the best way to do it is hey, just let me get a demo. So if you have a plant manager, that type of relationship, give us a call, give me a call, we'll give you our cards, give us a call, we'll go on a joint sales call, we'll do the demo, we'll talk, we'll give them the SDSs, talk about, what's in it, how it performs, do the demo, and, away you go. That's what we did with, what was his name?
John? Let me interject a little bit here. Going back, we started this process about five months ago. And again, right now we're all dealing with distributors. We got 20 distributors that have the same product line. Here we have a product that we will be the only distributor of, and it's revolutionary. I was first a little apprehensive. I was a little skeptical at first, but I've tested this stuff out, and it really, really kicks ass. So when you talk about cleaner degreasers, we talked about John Roundler, right? He sells multi-million-dollar electrical switchgear. I've never seen the guy so happy. We just saw on Friday, Metropolitan MTA. We got a $20,000 order from the MTA on Friday. That's one division. It's a pilot program. One division. They have 15 divisions. You're probably talking a few $1 million. So open your eyes, look at all the cleaner degreasers that are out there. It's a consumable product. You talk about, the shipyard, you're talking about, the transport, the San Diego trolley, all these people are using this stuff.
Yeah,
and then
any large facility is going to be using something like this. And we've all got them, and we work, part of where this thing goes is, we live in a state that is very, very, everybody is environmentally friendly. You get anything towards, by the oceans, any of the power companies, you get the water districts, it's like I said, NASCO, Solar Turbines, Qualcomm. I think there's an opportunity on this product to go out and do something a little bit different. And granted, it's not sexy, but it is an annuity, and it's one of those that once you get it in, till somebody comes up with another revolutionary product, okay, you're going to be clipping coupons and collecting money.
And so average gross profit margin goes from the minimum is 40% all the way up to 98%. Good margins.